Hey, what's up, everybody? Just taking a couple seconds here just to kind of give a little shout out because being a small time content creator like myself, there's something that happened in my Discord really hit home with me, and I really want to share the moment with you guys because it really was a pretty feel good moment. And this is 100% the reason why that I guess that we do what we do. By posting content, by going live, by doing all kinds of other different fun things to be able to just create some type of entertainment for you all. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you here just something from somebody that this is a post that one of my guys put up yesterday in my Discord, and we know him as Metal, and we'll just refer him to as Metal. Metal has been around since pretty much day one when I first started casting and had aspirations of being big, like a lot of big streamers want to be, and that type of stuff. But right here, he sent out a shout out yesterday that I really wanted to share with you because of the fact that it just really hit home with me, because that this is the reason why we do this stuff. And so it starts off with him. Glad I got to support Chef. Here's a little story about how I met Chef. The only reason why I was able to start my gaming career ever was when Chef gave me that Xbox One. And there's a little backstory to that as well too, because of the fact that when we first met, he was a kid. I mean, he's a 14, 15-year-old kid, and just bouncing off the world like a 14, 15-year-old kid does. Had some hard times, had some a need, and so I gathered from my conversations with him that I wanted to help him out. And so when I helped him out, my son had just upgraded his Xbox, and so I had an Xbox sitting around. And so rather than collecting dust or whatever, my little girl's too young to play it, so I said, you know what, I'm going to give it away. And I actually gave it away to Metal here. And so I put it in UPS and shipped it off to him, and he's in California like myself here, and so and shipped it off to him. So now that's where that meant there. So I did ship off an Xbox. It wasn't a brand new one. It was just one that my son was no longer using, and so it was sitting around doing nothing. So I sent it off to him, and I know that he'd get some good use out of it. So now I'm out here with a big setup after 2 to 4 years of progression. It's hard to remember since I first found him, referring to me, during the pandemic and barely remember anything from that time as well. The way I found Chef was from TikTok. During the summer of 2021, I believe, I was not productive at all and was just scrolling through TikTok until I came upon a small video. It was about Chef and how they wanted to help him by making the video to spread awareness and to see if people wanted to support. And of course I did. After that, I went onto Twitch and searched him up, Chef of CCB. Chef of CCB, for those who don't know, is an old gaming crew that I first originally started doing way back in the pandemic, that we used to do SimCity Wars. SimCity Wars, where you had it's just SimCity Wars. And that crew that we started was CCB. And what it stands for is Chef's Chopping Block. So everybody put a CCB after their initials when it came to that gaming. So that's what the CCB means. Chef, myself being a chef. So Chef of CCB on the search bar. And when I saw that he was live, I joined in and said hi. But he welcomed me in, and I stayed in for the rest of the time he was live. I believe one of his nephews, since the text on the screen said, "Uncle, this is who I predict who created the video." I'm not sure where he was going with that, but I know what he means, who made that video. To this day, I think about it all the time. How if I've never joined that stream, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I'm thankful to God that I just didn't scroll away like I did normally. That's mostly how the story goes. But I also like to say that I am soon going to be making videos again and streaming sometime. I do not know exactly when, but I'll have Chef as the first to know. I'll be posting my channel information too. That's some cool shit right there. I gotta tell you guys, this is the very reason why This is the reason why we do this stuff. This is the reason why we create these videos and take the time to go through these edits. And throughout the years, this is back to the pandemic, and now we're at a different time, and he's now a young teenager. He's an older teenager now, and he's doing real good. And I know that we've talked a little bit here and there and stuff, and I've always kept in good contact with him. But, just to have that kind of inspiration from him to me and vice versa, it's just really, this is the reason why I do it, guys. And you guys can have all the hundreds of thousands of followers that you like and that you can get. And boy, I know it's a lot of work to get all of them, but boy, this right here, this is the reason why we stream for people like this. And Metal, I can't tell you much, bro. I appreciate you. So, everybody, just wanted to give you a little snapshot in a big motion picture of a small-time streamer like Chef is, myself. And hopefully you guys can take some time to follow, like a Chef, and subscribe. I'll be posting up content. Look me over on YouTube. Look me over on Twitch. I'm going to probably be getting over on Twitch here, back into that a little bit more these days too, so I need to. But anyways, much love. Everybody be good. As Chef always says, deuces.